on this episode of Bot versus Con.
To me, this looks like a KO. Optimus Prime, yeah, that Laserbeak is definitely. I'm ready to pick him up. I'm not ready to pay for him. Yeah, I mean,
Okay, honestly, this looks very, very good, especially when you compare it to something that we're going to be talking about at the end of the show.
Damn. Just retract the statement I made prior. And I'm curious where, since it seems like they've been adding red to the figures, I'm curious where they'll put the red at on him.
Remember, it turns into the car you like? Was it a BMW?
Oh God! I just saw Fat Bastard from Austin Powers in a green suit. I'm sorry, I just looked at that hand. Ooh.
This is Bot versus Con. Make sure to subscribe and consider becoming a member.
Welcome back, Bot vs. Con fans. As always, I'm James the Con.
And I'm Bobby the Bot.
And this is Bot vs. Con, where your voice is heard. We have a ton of news for you today, but before we go into that, we want to give a big shout out to the Chosen Prime. So you could go ahead and find a lot of the stuff we're going to be talking about on their site, already available for pre-order, or you can purchase it if it's already in stock. Also, we want to give a big shout out to our members. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey. We really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun with you on the live. I know Bobby said that last time, but I wanted to say it myself. Also, if you're just a subscriber, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Again, we do this for you guys. So stay tuned. We have a lot of stuff planned and a lot of fun stuff. With that being said, are you ready to jump into the news, Bobby?
I am, but first, if you haven't already, please go check out the video I did about Collector's Crafts Autobot X. Really cool figure. I know it's not everybody's cup of Energon. It's not my cup of Energon as a character, but it's actually a really cool figure, and it adds to the collection. And stay tuned because we have some teasers and everything coming up. So love it.
Yeah, let us know what you think about that in that video. But let's get into it. First, we've got some people going to TF Nation. We've got Scott McNeil, which was Dinobot, Rat Trap, Silverbolt, Waspinator, and a few others. He was also in X-Men Evolution, Dragon Ball Z. I believe you're a fan of that. Mobile Suit Gundam in Inuyasha. So he's a pretty well-versed voice actor. So that's pretty cool.
He looks like, is he a wrestler too? Because that looks like Shawn Michaels.
I don't know nothing about wrestling. So yes, he is, Bobby. How did you know?
I'm telling you, he looks like he might super kick Dinobot or something like that. I mean, when we finish, look up Shawn Michaels. That's who I thought it was at first. So yeah. That's funny. The Heartbreak Kid. So that's cool. I still want to go. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Or one weekend. 1 week. Actually, I need to go for a little while.
Well, you'll be able to go to see this guy, though. At TFCon LA, Jim Sorensen, which is the author of The Ark, the Allspark Almanac, and The Art of Transformers Packaging, will be at TFCon. Those books are, especially The Art of Transformers Packaging, I would love to have that book, but I don't. So this is pretty cool. Will you be getting that book signed by him?
I don't know about the book. I guess I'll have to look it up.
I don't know much about it. I'm just assuming it has pictures of all the Transformers packaging, which is cool.
I'm just looking at this photo and thinking, I wish we had these figures in masterpiece scale.
We have some of them.
We have
Chrome Dome. Hardhead.
Yeah, well, I guess I should say new versions of them.
Okay, that's a different story.
Yeah.
You need to clarify that.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, you'll have to wait on that. So.
Yeah, I've been waiting. So, but that's cool.
And isn't one of them highbrow coming out?
It is coming out from X Transbot, so we'll see.
Oh no, I thought it was.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, Make Toys.
Make Toys. Yeah.
Yes, so, Make Toys.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
Either which way.
Yeah.
Let's move on to
the leak. First.
And I wonder if you're going to be picking this up. We have a Supreme and Transformers Optimus Prime collab. I don't know anything about Supreme, but I guess these pictures are coming via Korean site Safety Korea. Do you have any Supreme clothing?
Only in my mind. I know nothing about them as well. I just found out that they're a clothing line, and I guess it's a big deal in Korea.
Even here, I know when I heard about it, I was working retail like a decade ago, and they were like, "Oh my God, the Supreme stuff drops! We have to be on our phones to buy it right away." And I was like, "Oh, awesome! Can I see it?" And it was a shirt that just had Supreme on it, and I was like, "Y'all can't make that." It's some Sharpies, like, is it anything fancy? But if you like it, awesome. I think this is a cool little figure. I would just hate to see the costs, but are you going to be picking it up? That's the big question.
I have to see the cost as well. I have no connection to Supreme at all, so to me this looks like a KO Optimus Prime. You know,
especially since there's no paint on the trailer besides the word.
Yeah, you know, it's very blah. It's like that shirt you said. So, you know, would I run out to get it? No. If it's, you know, I don't know. I don't even know a price that would make me say yes, I'm in. But
would it be like, I think the new Prime is like $75 that Walmart is coming out with.
I was thinking 65, but you know, I guess I could do it for. Yeah, hopefully it'll be a slow. I think
it's going to be a lot more than that. Honestly.
Oh no, if it's a lot
since
more,
it's a name brand.
Yeah, a lot more. No, I just don't. I don't have a connection. Now it would be nice to have it on the shelf, just for, you know, sharks and giggles. But you know, that's I wouldn't lose any sleep if I didn't get it.
Yeah, I get you. I have a question for you though. What are those things with the yellow? I don't have a G1 Prime, so
yeah,
I don't know.
Those look like the missiles for the
thing on the inside.
The inside, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
They just look really thick though.
That's what's weird, right? And then the stickers, where do those go? Do you know?
Nope.
No. Okay, I didn't know if you're like, oh, that goes here.
Yeah, those stickers go on the inside somewhere.
Okay. Well, let us know what you think about this
trailer. Excuse me.
And do you think we're going to get a Louis Vuitton Megatron one day, or a Gucci Starscream? Because, you know, those are always in the works. So let us know with that down below, and we'll be right back with Just Announced. Moving in to Just Announced, we're going to start off with something that's a little interesting. I don't know if I like it or not. Bobby, you're going to have to tell me if you like it or not. And that's the worst bot ever. I love this art style. I think it looks so weird and wacky that I kind of love it, but I also hate it at the same time. As a one-off spin-off comic, I'm okay with it. And Laserbeak's eyes are giving Sludge a run for his money.
I'm sitting here looking for Laserbeak.
It's on the left-hand side.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. He's giving Sludge a run for his money.
Yes. That's great. Yeah, so I remember when this was first announced last year, I think it was, early last year, maybe, or even longer than that, I can't remember. You were interested in this and were kind of excited about it coming out.
Excited is a stretch.
Okay. Well, I remember you saying... It
was interesting, and I still think it is interesting.
I remember you saying that you would rather read this instead of, I think, the Transformer, or maybe it was Void Comics. It was one of them that you said.
Well, both of them. Personally, I like new, interesting stories. The art style on this is not what I expected from that front cover.
Yeah, that Laserbeak is definitely. Yeah,
but as a one-off, it's fine.
He wasn't.
I still would buy a ballpoint toy that's like the real size of a pen.
Oh yeah, I would too, and hopefully it wouldn't be my worst figure of the year.
Yeah, so it's cool though. I think the whole comic is available online if you want to read it. Bobby, you should read it. I skimmed it, and it looked okay.
I have to catch up with Voids. I'm almost there, and then I gotta stay current. I can't add any other stuff.
This is current, so
I said I gotta stay current with the voids and the transformers. I can't add
this is
any
part
other
of that canon.
I'm okay with not reading this right now.
All right, moving on. We've got a whole bunch of Transformers mobile wallpapers. I think they're from China. So you got a whole bunch of G1 figures. You got Toy Optimus. You've got weird figures like that Bludgeon. A whole bunch of variety. I didn't put them all up here, but if you need a new wallpaper for your phone and want something Transformer like, go ahead and find them. They're all really neat.
Yeah, they really are. I like the Bludgeon. I could skip on, but that's not.
I just put that one in there because it's a different one.
No, I get it.
Are you going to be using any of these Optimus Prime ones?
No.
Same. Next, there's Revenge of the Fallen line stickers and themes. So line is like WhatsApp in Japan. So if you're into Revenge of the Fallen and you're in Japan, this is cool. I do like Ravage. He looks kind of cute.
He looks something. Cute wouldn't be the word I'd come up with.
You wouldn't snuggle up with him at night?
Nah. That's like cuddling with the Kang Toys Predaking, and probably a little bit worse. But it is very Cybertronian, so I do like that aspect of it for what it is. I mean, but yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, it's cool that they're at least doing this. So. Next up, we have Earth Sparks Deluxe hashtag and Soundwave revealed. I didn't think they were still doing Earth Spark stuff. Then this is via In-Demand Toys. I thought the aftermath was going to be the last wave. So here we have hashtag, which we already saw in Japan. It's a little bit brighter of a color scheme, I believe, looking at this, instead of the dark purple. Soundwave, I don't think we've ever seen that figure before. I kind of like the alt mode. Maybe not as Soundwave, but as like a new version. But I don't know what is going on with those legs. I hope that they this isn't how they look, and you're supposed to turn the leg so that's all behind the leg. You know what I mean? But these don't look bad, honestly. I don't know why we're getting these good Earthspark figures so late in the line. So the first ones weren't amazing, and these actually look fairly decent. I might pick up hashtag if I see her, at a store for, retail price.
You should go ahead and keep collecting your Earthspark figures. You have a few now.
I would, because it could be a new character. It doesn't have to, and she looks good enough that she could fit with all my G1 Chug figures. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you should do it. And
you get the Soundwave and let me know how it is.
I'm so okay with not doing that.
That's probably your favorite design of Soundwave, your new one.
So I do like the alt mode, like you said. I just like that jet anyway. But yeah,
we'll pick it up.
I'm
just give him another name. Call him Hearing Man. I can't think of a name right now.
I'll call him Left on the Shelf.
Hey, that's a good name for him. Do it. I just don't understand why they have an aversion to painting Soundwave's faceplate nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get that. But either which way, these look fine.
Yeah.
These even look better. We've got Lego Brickheads, Optimus Prime, and Bumblebee. They'll be about $20, and they come with enough parts to build both the truck and the bot. What do you think of these, and why are you getting the Optimus or both of them?
Don't act like you know me. Yes, I might be getting both of them. They're cute. They really are cute. I've had fun with the Legos. I don't know how much. Do we have? You said the price on these?
They said $20.
$20. I don't know if I would get these because I actually have the transforming ones, so I don't need the same two figures when I have the transforming.
These are completely different things,
right? But I mean,
these are better in my opinion than the transforming figures, and I might be picking at least Optimus up.
Yeah,
I can understand why you wouldn't want to pick those up, but this at least looks good in my eyes. I don't think either the Bumblebee or the Prime look very good in the Lego size, and I think these are cute. So I might pick them up. I might pick both of them up. We'll see. Bumblebee actually looks good too. So if I was you, I'd go sell the Lego ones and pick these up instead.
Definitely not going to happen. I like the Lego ones.
Yeah.
So
I just think they look off, especially Bumblebee.
Yeah, I like them, and because they actually sent me a second set for the Bumblebee, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, I'm okay with those two. I don't think I'll be picking these up.
You should
Slow.
at least pick up the Prime to go on your Prime shelf.
I thought about that, but I already have a Lego Prime, so
Yeah, but this is a cute Lego Prime.
I thought the Lego Prime I have is cute. So that's
All right, if that's what you consider cute, I don't want to know what you consider not cute. That one looks tough. This one is actually cute. Like with the little sparkles in his eyes.
looks like a penguin in the face.
That's why he's cute.
Yeah, yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, you'll pick him up. Just don't even pretend. You'll see it in the store and pick it up.
That would be it. Would have to be what happens.
Yeah, same with me. I'm not going to pre-order these. Next, in-demand toys. No, Metal Planet Displays. Excuse me. Showed off their stickers for Fans Toys 42 Hunk.
Looks good.
Where is it? Rig.
Yep. Looks good as well.
Variator.
Yep.
And Bumblebee. MP Bumblebee.
God, look at that back on him.
He looks this figure. Why don't we have a good Bumblebee if he's the flagship? From anybody.
Because they're trying to make him the flagship. Sorry. Yeah, the sticker sets look good. There's a lot of options there, and they're removable, if I'm not mistaken, so you can swap them out.
They're removable and repositionable.
Yeah, so
vinyl decals. So
yeah, that's really cool. I have stickers on Bumblebee. I don't have anything on Rig or the Huffer or the Gears. I do have stickers on the Brawn, I believe, already. So who knows? Maybe I might pick up some.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Next up, Funby Studios is working on a display case cover for the IKEA Kallax. It sounds like a Decepticon city. These are really cool. If I had a Kallax display shelf, I would want this too.
Yeah, well, my figures stay behind glass, so I definitely believe in dust proofing and keeping all that stuff off. I don't know, when I see people's collections that are, pretty significant, I'm just like, man, that's a lot of dusting. Whether you're doing it with a duster or if you have some type of vacuum or whatever, that's just such a long process, and I can't do it.
I don't blame you. It's cool. I don't think these would prevent dust though. I don't think they seal in.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know enough about them. I just saw the picture.
Because wouldn't the back still be open? Because it's only the front.
Well, just get 2 sets.
Yeah, there you go. Moving on, we've got Big Firebird toys, which I believe these transform. So, right? It looks like it transforms. Those look like wheels on the side.
It looks like some heavy artillery. That's what it looks like. It looks like
all right. Well, either which way, I think these look cool. Yeah,
it does look cool. If it transformed, I'd be interested. I do want to see it in color.
Yeah. And then we got this bird-looking guy.
That head is very weird.
Yeah, I think this one's probably my favorite. Here's some better shots. These are 2 different characters, I guess. So yes. I still think they transform, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, they look pretty solid. I don't see that. I'm trying to see if there's any splits or anything anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. So either which way, I hope that guy turns into a big bird, a big chicken, and then probably pick him up.
Pick it up even if it doesn't transform.
I don't know about that. Next, we have Akai Studios Earthrise Optimus Prime head.
This head looks really good.
Is it the same? It's not the same as the Toon one, right? This is more toy accurate head.
It looks it.
Yeah.
But
I would like to see it side by side with the Earthrise, because does it look very different? That's just what I don't know. I don't remember what the Earthrise head looks like.
I don't. I put mine back, but this This is gonna sound bad. This looks too good for the Earthrise figure.
Yeah.
You know,
That's like a lot of the Akai Studios. Same thing with, I think, with the Rodimus.
Man, that Rodimus head looks so bad. But yeah, this looks so like, I don't
Finished?
modern. It finished. It looks very modern. Like it looks like it's, you know, which looks very recent, and that figure is dated.
Yeah. So,
But
it looks good though.
Really good.
This head looks good.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Lots of details.
Next up, we have the Patch Toys with Age of Extinction Bumblebee / Stinger in the works. I don't know if this transforms or not. I can't tell. With a lot of these movie figures, it's hard to tell. But even if it doesn't, I think this is a good representation of what you saw on screen, whether or not you like it.
I think this figure looks good. I was like, hey, it looks like a Spider-Man transformer, you know.
Honestly, that'd be perfect with like the little arms in the back and everything.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, little spider webs kind of, you know, out the back and stuff. And then the mask, of course, or, you know, it looks like a mask, you know. I was just like, yeah, James, you should go ahead and get this. The feet, I like the little whatever they are, this on the sides of in the back.
They're like little struts.
Yeah, like little kickstands.
Yeah.
You know, those are kind of good. This actually looks like a good figure. I don't remember it from the movie. I don't remember what it looked like in the movie, but this is that red car, correct?
I believe so. I think Bumblebee looks the same, but I could be wrong. Would you pick it up if it transformed?
I'd have to see how it looks.
The final thing.
Yeah. This looks good though. This would be one that could sway me.
Oh wow, interesting. This is not the one I thought that you would say.
Depending on the cost, this one, like I said, it looks pretty good.
Interesting. Well, let us know if this sways you. What?
If it transformed.
Of course. So let us know if this sways you down below, and we'll be right back with the updates.
Yeah, looks pretty cool.
Moving on to the updates, let's first look at what they showed off at the Nuremberg Toy Fair. And all I found was really YOLO Park. And these look good.
They do.
These are the AMK series. And I guess these were revealed. Oh, I thought we've already looked at these before. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Either which way, these do look good.
Yeah, Bumblebee looks like he's having some digestion issues.
He also looks too big, if you ask me, compared to the rest. But maybe they're not going for scale.
Yeah. But yeah, they look good.
Mm-hmm. They also showed off all these guys. These are the AMK mini color samples. And these pictures are via TFW user Lumaken. So thank you for sharing these pictures. And yeah.
Yeah, they look fine.
Yeah, okay. Let's move on. In Akihabara, there was a Transformers display, and Blue Sky user, I believe that's what B Sky means, Baku Op, showed these off. So first we have these two lovely Missing Link figures. Are you ready to pick these up?
I'm ready to pick them up. I'm not ready to pay for them.
I think they look good, though.
Yeah, I'm very excited. And they come with little figures, too, so that's cool. Yeah.
Next up, we've got Wasp, Solus Prime, and MP Rat Trap. And goodness gracious, that MP Rat Trap is small. It's supposed to be small, but I was not expecting it to be deluxe sized. I know it has extra movement and stuff, so I'm not saying the price is wrong for it, but that is crazy.
It's a small character. It's a rat.
It's supposed to be that small, but part of me, this was kind of shocking, honestly, when I saw this.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, now let's talk about how good it does look. Very good and very screen accurate in person. The colors really shine and pop, and I like that. I'll take over because Bobby's speechless, literally. Solus Prime, I think, looks good too. Might be bought if I see it in store. And Wasp looks phenomenal, honestly. I love the neon green with the more bluish green. I gotta find some weapons for him because I don't like those. Didn't like them on Bumblebee, don't like them on this. And the head sculpt, from what I see, looks very accurate and unique and good. So I'll be very excited to add that to my collection.
since I happen to have my.
You can't even see it; it's so small.
I know. I'm like, it does. It looks compared to this. Yeah, the reason I was speechless, the wasp. We're both getting that, I believe. I don't need a rat trap. It does look very screen accurate. It looks very good. There's a lot of details. I mean, look at the details around the legs and like his thigh. The thigh muscles are like serious right there. You know,
and even on the caps with the ribs that go all the way down his leg.
Yeah. So I'm not saying this to bash it at all. It looks like a really good figure. The reason I was hesitant to say anything was because I think I'm sure, but it's still not confirmed. But the size is just like it doesn't feel like masterpiece size to me anymore. Again, he's supposed to be small, so that could be accurate. It just makes me wonder what the other figures are going to look like. And the Solus Prime, I don't know. The bot mode looks better than the alt mode to me.
I have to agree with that. Yeah, I do like the shade of purple and gold they use, though.
Yeah.
Next up, they showed off Superion, which is neither of our cups of Energon, and we also got a better look, I guess, at Ectotron. They're still releasing that figure after, 3 or 4 re-releases, so it must be selling well. And the Mandalorian. I'm very close to canceling that Mandalorian pre-order. It's just not doing it for me, and it's expensive, so...
this picture looks better of the Mandalorian figure.
It does look better. It does look better. Yes.
And yeah, the Superion again. It looks better than when it was first released. Still not going to pick it up. It doesn't sway me enough to pick it up, but it doesn't look as bad as it did when it was first released.
Okay, I was expecting something else. After that, yeah, I agree. Superion looks better. Ectotron looks the same, and Mando looks better, but not as good as it did when it first was shown off.
Yeah.
Moving on, YOLO Park showed off the Rise of the Beast Mirage again. Somebody else on Weibo took pictures. Looks like it came out of the movie, so good job. Whether or not you like this, Mirage is subjective.
That blue is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if they would have called this figure something else, this character something else, I'd be okay. I feel better about it, you know. Call it Oasis or something like that, you know. I'm not picking this up, but it does look really good. It does look like it came straight out the movie. It looks really very, very good.
Now we're getting into QQT's core class figures, and we've got Bonecrusher. Honestly, this looks very, very good, especially when you compare it to something that we're going to be talking about at the end of the show. This one looks phenomenal, in my opinion.
I love the details on the chest. That looks really, really good. It's very, very G1 toy looking.
But the proportions are very nice in bot mode. And he has hands that flip out.
Yeah, so, yeah. It's an upgraded version. It looks, yeah.
It's crazy because if you told me this was, deluxe sized, I'd be like, yeah, it's a deluxe one. But this is core class. It's like the opposite of the one we're going to be looking at later on. They did a great job, I think, with this.
Very good. Very, very good.
And here he is with the arms. Is the middle one another version of it? That might be New Ages. That's because it's already painted and stuff. Maybe, I don't know. Let us know down below which Bonecrusher is in the middle. I thought it was I thought it was Scrapper, but it's not. No, and you can see the Predaking figures right there. They got to get those Predaking colors better though, because Headstrong's looking like mac and cheese. So, but I do think
Velveeta.
These are coming out pretty well. All of them. We got some more Predaking pictures that we'll look at in a second. But what do you think about this Devastator?
I think it looks very good, and I think since I'm doing the MP Devastators, you need to do the Legends in core class.
No, I think you need to pick these up because you are doing the MP ones, and you need a mini-me. for your Devastator. You should get one for each Devastator so they each have a mini me, so none of them feel left out.
I do not want to take that joy from you, so I definitely think you should do it.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll be picking up the Predaking and I'm good. But speaking of the Predaking, here he is. And again, those colors on Tantrum, they need to inject some more vibrance in them. But the molds themselves clean up very well. And I'm really liking what I see so far.
Yeah, they look good. I don't think I'm going to pick this setup either.
We'll see. That's what you said about a few things.
Yeah.
Here's the alt modes. Again, they look good. They look like what they're supposed to.
They do. And they'll... I have a feeling, I mean, these are definitely test shots still. But I think they'll get better. Again, the only reason... I just don't need another set of mini Predaking. You
don't have one?
Yeah, I do. I have one.
No, the one that recently came out don't count. That's an SD version.
It's mini. It says mini in the name. Mini Feroci is what it says.
And here is Predaking in all his glory. And we did look it up. So last time we said this is what we think of when we see Predaking. In the tune, the arms and legs are flipped. So tomato, whatever you want. I prefer the toy accurate version. And this looks really good. And this is why I think you might be picking it up, is the combine mode.
Damn.
It looks phenomenal. And it cleans up really well, which I think we were expecting it to.
Damn. Just retract the statement I made prior. I don't know if I'm going to pick this up. I'll go with that.
Yeah. See, I'm knocking stuff over because I knew you were lying beforehand. This looks really, really nice.
It does.
Let the Predaking Wars begin. Let's get some more MP sized, okay? I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, you are definitely signing up for that.
You would too. Don't tell me you wouldn't.
I'm not going to tell that lie.
But I do think this looks really good. Let us know what you think about this Predaking down below. I know a lot of people say that they're preferring the T-Spark over this one. I wouldn't really compare the two because it's like throw King in the mix and compare all three of those. You can't really do that. They're all separate. So they're all doing their own thing. Now, when we have X-Trans bots and Fans Toys doing a Predaking at the same time, then we'll compare those.
Oh gosh, my wallet is cussing right now. Just as soon as you said that, it just started cussing, and it's not me. God, that's gonna be...
Moving on, we've got Dr. Wu's DWE09G Starfear, which is the Golden Starscream. I don't think you have a Golden Starscream, so you should pick this up.
I do not. I'm not going to pick it up.
Why not? You said you get Legends figures if they're not going to come out with them in MP size.
Yeah, not all of them. Yeah, I don't need it.
I will say they did a good job with the gold. I like that there's different shades of gold where you could still see Starscream in it. So good job.
Yeah, it wasn't just like dropped in a vat of gold and
it's all the same color. There's some shiny ones, some mute ones. It looks nice.
Yeah, I don't need it.
You are going to be picking this up though, so don't even try to say nothing against that. And this is Dream Star Toys Thruster, which is MP, at least for now. They'll probably change the name by the time you get it. And this is the MP scaled Bonecrusher. I'll go first since I'm not picking this up. I think the bot mode still looks fairly generic. I love what they're doing with the treads coming up. I think that's very cool. And yeah, I think this is an interesting looking figure.
I think this looks great. It doesn't scream Bonecrusher to me, but it has the same aesthetics as their Scrapper with the kind of like the backpack, the little straps coming down over his arm or his chest. It looks good though. It looks like a very, coherent bot. Like the Scrapper looked good as well, but he also had that big shovel on his back. This one looks very, very clean in comparison.
I agree, but I think the shovel made him look like Scrapper.
True. True.
Like if this one, the shovel kind of like formed the chest somehow, I think that would have made it look more like Bonecrusher. But again, that's not what they're going for.
Yeah.
So, I want to see it in color, and then I think once it's in color, we'll be like, boom, that looks like how that looks like.
Yeah. And I'm curious where, since it seems like they've been adding red to the figures, I'm curious where they'll put the red at on him in bot mode. How it'll shine through in bot mode.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But this is looking interesting. So
it is.
Next up, we have Mecha Invasion's Giant Legion, Excavator, and Bulldozer, and these are via codesteed.com with TFW. And these do look good.
I know these are your least two favorites of the six. They do look good, and the purple legs look really good on Scavenger.
Yeah,
I do wish Bonecrusher had a little bit more purple somewhere, but it also, with these being a slight retool of each other, that purple really does give you the variations of the two characters. So I'm okay with that as well.
It definitely does help differentiate the two with the purple. Maybe they could have done like purple biceps or something.
Yep.
or something like that.
On the chest or something.
Yeah. But again, I guess the G1 Bonecrusher had no purple, so kind of makes sense. Either which way, I do think these look great. I like the weird railgun type guns, even though they have the same one. They're just not as unique as the other ones as I'm looking at them over here. But yeah, I'll be happy to finish the set.
Yeah, my box is a little bit too far from my eyes. That's what I'm gonna say. I think he had like some purple around the crotch area, actually.
Well, when we were maybe I might be thinking of the G1 toy because we were going to be talking about one that's trying to be the G1 toy and it has no purple. Anyways, let us know down below if Bonecrusher toy had purple in it. We'd appreciate it. But I do think these look good. I'll be happy to get them and to add them to that little growing army. And I know you have a giant Devastator army growing, so you'll be very happy to add these there.
I will. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I mean, they have a place right now, but yeah.
Well, that'll be fun for you to figure that out. And we're going to move on to something else that you're going to have to find a place for. We've got Fans Hobbies Metal Hawk, and they said the shell. So that's all the extra plastic you have to buy if you just want the core figure.
Wait, what?
So you just want the core figure. So you're going to buy all this extra plastic.
And
leave it in the box.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh. I don't know why I heard you have to buy this extra stuff.
Well, you do have to buy the extra stuff to get the figure.
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was thinking like you had to buy two, not had to, but you.
No.
I was like, what? Wait, what? I'm not doing that. So yeah, this is fine. The bot right there looks good. I'll see what it looks like with everything on, and when I have it, see what it looks like in color. Of course, that might help. It looks fine. I don't have a big connection with the character, but this bot mode looks good. The alt mode. I think
the bot mode looks good too. I want to see the price, because if the price on this is like with all these extra parts, like 180 because of all the extra plastic, I'm completely out, because it makes sense with all the extra pieces and bobs and stuff.
No, it doesn't.
Who knows? I'm thinking like the Jets, Dreadwing and stuff are like 130, 140. And I think this is around the same size as that. I could be wrong. And then with all the extra parts, that might bump it up to that. So we'll see.
But those had
they did have the little guys. You're right.
Engine
Power
Masters. Engine Masters, whatever they're called.
Power Masters.
Okay. Yeah.
You're right. They did have those. You are correct. I forgot.
And then they also combined as well. So there was like an extra.
Yeah.
Mode.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
So yeah.
We'll
so 130. I'm okay with.
Yeah. No, I think I'm out on this. I don't really like the anorexic look of the bot mode. He looks very skinny. He does not look very well built. Like it looks well built, but not like he's gonna fight. So it might be animation accurate.
I think it's animation accurate.
Totally cool. Not for me. So I'll be sitting on the sidelines waiting for whatever repaint we see at TFCon.
Yeah, hopefully
Hopefully without all this junk in the trunk.
Let's go. Actually, let's go at 110, 115.
I mean, if it's that cheap, I would be okay with dipping my toes in it. But anything more, no. Next up, we have Touch Toys, Volcanishark or Ballinashark via Ming Motion. They showed this off. It looks fine. If you're in for these figures like Bobby is, go pick it up. The transformation seems a little crazy. I just really do not like that big flap. There's no articulation in it.
He's hiding the weapon of mass destruction.
I guess so. The WMD.
Yeah, that's his name. Nuclear bomb or payload.
There's a few Transformers named that already.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, it looks really cool.
It does look good though.
I didn't catch the transformation video. I wonder if it's like the other one or similar steps, but yeah, it looks fine. This is again as close as I'm getting to movie looking figures, but I think these still look more like the Pacific Rim type.
Yeah. Well, besides the movie figures you already have in your collection.
Yeah.
So, you don't remember the drift?
Yeah. The starts with a W. Don't worry about it.
The drift that turns into the horrible helicopter. Those are your movie figures.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, you still and you have like 4 of them.
Oh God. No, okay, I'm thinking about a different one. I don't even remember. I have 4
Remember, it turns into the car you like. Was it a BMW?
Oh God. Oh yeah. Oh, the Bugatti.
Taking you down memory lane.
Yes. Oh yeah. That's all for the Bugatti. Yes.
Bugatti. That's what it was. Yes.
Medigate.
There you go. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was thinking of when you said helicopter, I was thinking of the black helicopter that we both have.
No.
Then I was thinking
that one is kind of movie-ish too. You are correct.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. And then I was just like the green helicopter, that's your character Waspinator,
yes, there's that one as well. No, I meant though the one that the horrible helicopter.
Yeah, that's what I was definitely not even thinking Medigate. Those don't even turn into helicopters. That's my figure fell on the floor and this is what it balled up into, and I just left it there. And my 5-year-old said it looked like, actually my 3-year-old said it looked like a helicopter. She's smarter now. She would have said it looked like a helicopter then.
Well, we are way off topic.
I'm sorry. Yes, rabbit hole.
And we will be right back on topic with what's incoming and recently released.
Jeez, got my blood pressure up.
Now, getting back into the swing of things, let's get into what's incoming. And first, we have the Studio Series Constructicon Bonecrusher. I don't think this is out quite yet, but it's getting out. What are your thoughts?
I just saw Fat Bastard from Austin Powers in a green suit. That's what it looks like.
So I did see the transformation. I'll go since I'll let you recoup your thoughts. I did see the like pictures of the transformation, like each step. Did you see that too?
I saw a video.
Yeah, but it was like the pictures just put up together.
Yeah.
The transformation actually looked kind of interesting. It was a little different. And I'm not a big Bonecrusher aficionado, so I don't know if that's how he normally transforms in G1 or anything. I don't think it is. Is it?
It was very similar.
Okay. I thought it was cool. But this figure, I said it in the show, and I'm going to say it again, looks like a core class figure. The way his hands are like right on his elbow, and he has no forearm area. The legs, how big the torso is horrible. Alt mode looks good though, which I think is the main mode to look good in a Devastator combiner, because that's what you're going to see. You're not going to see this horrible bot mode, but they really dropped the ball, if you ask me, on this bot mode. And that's not talking about how I dislike that he's all green. I don't like that. I think that looks bad too, but again, they're going for a design that I'm not particularly fond of. But I just don't, these proportions are just crazy.
Yeah, it looks like somebody ran into the green screen and got trapped in the green screen. I got like smashed in the green screen too. Yeah, the alt mode looks very good. It looks very good. I like the alt mode. The bot mode again, it looks like a green version of Planet Galvatron, or you know, just this big body and then these little limbs poking out. The head sculpt looks really good, you know. But I like the way the feet work. You know. So
it's just funny that you pick one thing.
I'm trying to like the whole midsection area just throws me off. And yeah, I was looking at. So we just talked about the QQT figures. Like with them, you can see the pin, so the hand at least, you know, swivels in and swivels out. This just looks like it's a static hand. You know, doesn't really do anything. And I don't know. It just. The alt mode looks good.
Yeah. I will say these pictures are also by TFW user Laserwave. Forgot to mention that. The head actually looks really nice.
Yeah.
And I think we've been saying that a lot. The heads on Hasbro figures have been great. And no difference on this. I feel like they ran out of budget with Devastator as a whole, because I feel like his hands are supposed to flip out. And then they said, okay, well, we don't have the part count to do that, so just incorporate them into the forearm. Because if you look at it, if they put a hand on the outside, which I'm sure DNA or something is going to do, they're going to figure out a way to do it, that would actually look pretty good, proportion wise. But I mean, you still have the weird torso and stuff, but the head looks very good.
Yeah. The thoughts that are running in my head. Yeah. You can see him get in my belly,
and then the scoop would come down and grab him.
Yeah. Ooh.
Here he is with some modern figures. So he's kind of a tall deluxe. I believe he's a deluxe, which is kind of cool. I still think he's way too small, though. Personally, I think he should be a hair shorter than Prime, in my opinion. But at least he looks good with the other combiners. But look at how weird he looks. Look when you look at him straight on with his little arms. I don't know. This is a mess.
Yeah, he looks like he's squished, even though he looks like a big figure. He still just looks squished.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan. I hate it.
Hopefully, the other members of Devastator do look better.
That would be better as well. I mean, we saw the scavenger or the scrapper. Excuse me. We didn't really like that as much, but it didn't look as bad as this Bonecrusher.
I think the scrapper looked fine for what it is. It looked a little simple and whatnot, but it was good. For it looked like a Hasbro figure.
Yeah.
This one, I mean, just look at it with the rest of them. It's the sore point out of all of these figures.
It looks like a Hasbro figure.
Oh my god! And here it is next to the Combiner Wars version, which looks much better because I think also the arms are longer and then the hips connect down, which this one doesn't do.
Yeah.
But the alt mode is actually a very decently sized alt mode. It's way too small, obviously, next to a van and a sports car. But again, whatever, scale, you can throw that out the window. I thought Studio Series was trying to be scaled, but I think this is kind of throws it out the window. Maybe I'm wrong. Please let me know if you guys have watched the G1 cartoon. I'm asking you guys because Bobby doesn't remember if he's the same size as Ironhide.
Well, no, and the
toy don't count because the toy's way too small
compared
to everything.
So again, there's as you said, scales out the window. They're trying to make this scale for the size of Devastator, and that's what they're building towards. And
did they even do that though?
Then they're trying to scale that with Minosaur.
Okay, I'll get you there. I got you there. Yeah.
So, 6 bots are going to be the same size as 5 bots. I don't know. I give me Combiner Wars version of all day over this one, and I'll leave it at that.
I would do the same. Laserwave also showed off Studio Series Q/Wheeljack, and the alt mode looks really good. This is I'm not going to say much about the bot mode because I'm not a big fan of this design, even in the movie.
I'm trying to not look at the bot mode. The alt mode looks very good. It's good. God, that's ugly.
What did you say? He looked like the corpse coming out of the ground.
Yes,
with the clothing still on. I just watched Return of the Living Dead, and this is what the zombies look like.
I forgive me because I don't remember the handle name, but I was talking to somebody in the chat who said that they were looking forward to this figure, and I asked, I was just like, why? I really wanted to know, and they said that it's because they want to complete their movie line, and
that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense. I totally get it, because again, there's figures that I've grabbed from, you name a company, and I'm like, I hate this figure, but I'm grabbing it because I'm trying to complete the line or whatever. This would be that figure that would make me throw out my movie line figures, because I was like, I'm not getting that.
Yeah. No, I see you, and this is with the old one that came out all the way back then. I will say I do like the colors on the old one. It might not be screen accurate, but that baby blue thrown out is actually it's a nice color scheme. The alt mode looks better on the new one, even though it's smaller. So yeah, I don't blame you if you want this figure. Like you said, you want to complete your collection. Awesome. I would do the same thing if I was into that. This design, though, I know you don't like Transformers with goatees. I think a balding Transformer is even worse than Transformers with hair or goatees and stuff, because couldn't they just build themselves a wig to put on them?
I'll say that I don't like this character. I don't know this character. I don't remember.
I don't think he wasn't in the movie that much. I think it was more of a background character type of thing.
Yeah.
So.
I think the older one looks much better. I think you can see detail in the just the different paint apps around it, just even the face sculpt and everything. And again, I don't remember from the movie, so I don't know which one is more screen accurate, if anything.
I can tell you the new one's more screen accurate just because it looks more humanoid versus the other one.
Well, I like the old one better. I like the colors on the old one better, but I do like the alt mode on the new one better.
I agree. This is something you need to buy, though. You did say you wanted to get this, so we've got Funko Pop's Bitty Bot, Soundwave, and Rumble. This is the one with Rumble in the head. You said you wanted this and you thought it looked good. This was cited in the UK by TFW users Nat501 and Renkinson. So I think you need to pick this up.
I think I might have said it's cute. I don't remember saying.
No, you definitely said this is one I would pick up because it's unique and different.
I'm gonna need somebody to pull the video on that because I don't remember that. And it looks fine. I don't plan on getting it, but
you're always going back on your word. I see how it is.
I don't remember that at all.
Let's move on to recently released. You're going to be picking this up, though. We've got Hot Wheels Track Ultra Magnus, cited in U.S. retail by the TFW user Lodi666.
I was actually looking for this today, matter of fact.
Did you find it?
No.
Well, I'm sure when you find it, you'll be happy to have it in your collection. Yeah. Maybe you'll paint a little bit of missiles or something on it.
No, it's going to probably stay in package. Yeah.
Next, we have Dr. Wu's Workshop DW E55B Impact Wave. So this is the toy version, I believe, of the Daiseru. Is that it? I don't remember the name, but they're the two Dinobot tapes. Are you picking up this set?
I am not picking up this set in this color.
Ooh, in this color. I am also not picking up this set in this color.
Now I did, and I put it in the news last week, and you didn't put it in there. But I saw that there was somebody was complaining about, I guess, some parts kind of not connecting.
I did not see that, so I only saw the pictures of the figure. So that's interesting.
Yeah, and they said just put like a dab of glue in or whatever. So I don't know if it's like that for all of them, if it was just their copy or what. But I did see that, and hopefully we don't have that problem with the colors that you pick up and the color that I pick up. But yeah, it looks good though.
Yeah, it's a cheap, good figure. Good looking figure. Who knows? We might get it in my utter crap, but
it's
from what we see.
Oh my god, it's so small.
Next, we have 3D printed combiner parts to form the Fan Toys Ethereon, and this is via YouTube user RobotGT. So you can go ahead and see them. I guess you can order them. So are you ordering a set?
I am going to order a set.
What's the price? Do you know?
It's a little over $100.
Wow, that's a lot. I mean, it makes sense. That's a lot of 3D printed stuff. So
yeah. So I am going to order a set. If I'm hoping between now and the time I get around to placing my order that somebody says that they're coming out with a set of aerial bots, so I don't have to order the set, and I can, I'll have a set that I can put in bot mode, a set that I can have in combined mode, and one in alt
well, you
mode.
already got 3 of them.
I have 2.
Well, if you consider
the black one.
This is the silver one.
Oh,
you got 4.
Yeah, but I mean, in this color, traditional Superion color, I have 2. I have the Zeta and I have the Fans Toys. But then, I have the Dreamstar, and I'm not touching that thing. It's combined. That's where it's going to stay. That thing is not getting touched. And then I have the Zeta black version, which are in bot mode, and I have the Zeta in combined mode, and these I have in alt mode currently. But yeah, I want to change that around.
Yeah, well, that'd be really cool. Let us know when you get that. I think we already talked about these coming out, but we have some in-hand images. We've got Oscar Fung 0912 showing off Bomber and Bofer. And I think these are something you need to get. The packaging looks really cool. They look like a very neat little G1 figures, and don't let their size scare you away.
He's holding the box like this. I mean, look at his fingers, and it doesn't look like he has big hands. It doesn't. So he's just, and I have the 2-pack of these guys, and they look.
Put it closer to the camera. Nobody could see because it's so small.
Exactly. That's what I was doing that on purpose. But they're very cute, and I love the way they look. Like I said, I have both of them sitting here, but this is just too small. And even though we just talked about another figure that's going to be too small, I'm good. I'm going to pass on these.
Yeah, I think they look great, phenomenal.
They definitely do,
but not for me.
Yeah,
are you gonna get the other colors that you don't have?
Nope.
Why not? You don't have those colors though.
Yeah, I don't. Hell, I don't have them, and it's gonna. Even if I got them, it's gonna look like I don't have them because they're so small. So nope. We have some Legends members that I know are probably going to be in for some of those. So I'll leave it for them. I
think if you collect Legends, you'd be buying all of them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Moving on to our last item, Ocular Max Infinity. Toy Arena showed off an unboxing video, so they have it in the US, not where I ordered it from, unfortunately. So hopefully I'll get mine soon. But yeah, the unboxing video was kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. And shout out to the folks over at Toy Arena. I will be in Austin soon, and I'm going to stop by the store and go pay them a visit.
Might be able to pick this up before the other one gets shipped out.
I'm hoping so.
And now we got some images from Striker729 on the TFW boards with the new head. I haven't seen a lot with this new head, so I think it looks really good. What head are you going to use?
I have no idea. Literally have no idea.
I'll be using this head to make it its own unique character. Now, I was reading through the thread on TFW, and there's reports of missing parts, particularly the fenders and the lights. And there's a lot of paint QC issues. So I'm a little worried with this, but hopefully we don't have either of those QC issues.
Well, I'm sorry, I just looked at that hand. Ooh.
I mean, it makes sense to have an articulated hand. They would need to be bigger, but it does look quite huge.
I think it looks like this. Yeah, I have all types of QC issues, so more than likely I probably will. But luckily, the places we order from have good customer support and after sales. Yes. So, I hate it. Of course, I actually have you'll see on the hauls tomorrow how I have, or on Saturday, let me not say tomorrow, just depending on when you guys watch this. I do have a huge QC issue. And so hopefully I don't have any with this, but it looks fine.
Yeah, I agree. Let us know if you are picking this up or picking up anything that we talked about. Let us know why Bobby should go ahead and get those Legends figures and why he should get all of the Constructicons so he can make a comprehensive list. He needs to go back in time, too, and get the old ones. So let us know all that down below. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you again Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon. If you haven't already, time is ticking. Go ahead and send in your hauls. We did get a couple of pictures, and go ahead and email us those if you want us to show your hauls off. Please take pictures. We've had some lists, and we definitely would spend all day with some of these hauls that people have gotten. So make it a little bit easier on us if you would, please. And we will see you next time, hopefully on the live.
Yeah,
till all debates are won.